The marriage procession was going forward. Everyone was in a jubilant mood. The procession was led by Vasishta Maharshi. He was the Rajaguru. And hundreds of chariots were following. Thousands of soldiers, elephants, horseback men, all this pomp and glory of that royal marriage was felt. It's a very important marriage because through that marriage, Kekayam, Videham and Kosalam, the three countries, they were getting united. Kekayam was already united to Dasharathan because Kaikeyi came from Kekayam. And now Videham also becomes a very close relative. Isn't it? Vaidehi is the daughter of Videham. So, naturally, the procession will be absolutely wonderful. It will be an Adani marriage style. Then, Vasishan, who was leading the front chariot, suddenly stopped the chariot. And everybody wondered why the procession came to a standstill now. Dasharatha moved his chariot towards Vasishta and asked, Guru, what's happening? Then Vasishan said, I see some negative omens in the nature. Something bad is going to happen. I have got a feeling like that. You know, these great Maharshis, they have the extrasensory perception, ESP. They'll be able to read the signs given by nature. But his apprehensions were, his doubts were real. On the road stood a man, a tall man, a fierce looking man. He was blocking the procession. He was none other than Parashurama, who was supposed to be an avatar of Mahavishnu. But he is an Amsha Avadara. That means not a full-fledged Avadara. But Sri Rama was a full Avadara. When the procession reached him, he asked the procession to stop. And everyone stood still. Then Dasharathan went to him and spoke to him. He told him that, Guru, this is a marriage procession. My son Rama is now wedded to Sita, the daughter of Janaka of Videham, and all other sons also got married. So we are in a very happy mood. We are moving towards Ayodhya. Then Parashurama said, No. I don't want to see you, old man. I want to see your warrior, that hero, the great warrior who could lift Triambakam, the bow of Kailasnathan. It is not an easy job. And your son did it, right? Dasharatha said, yes, I had to meet him. Hearing this, Rama came and stood with bowing hands before Parashurama and said, I am Rama. Then Parashurama gazed at him for some time and then said, Oh, another Rama. Sri Rama smiled. Parashurama continued, Here is a Rama here. I don't want another Rama. Then Sri Rama smiled and told Parashurama, Oh Mahatman, you are elder to me. You are a well-known personality, a great warrior, and everyone bows at you. I am only a boy. I am only a teenager. And people like you, if you shout at us, if you want to oppose us, what can I do? Is it justifiable? Then Parashurama said, I don't want to hear your sweet words. I am giving you a challenge. I heard that you have broken Shiva's bow. Then Rama said, Sir, it happened so. I have a bow with me. There is a Vaishnava bow presented to me by Mahavishnu himself. Can you tie the knot of that bow, that tying the string of a bow is not that easy, especially when the bow is a very tough bow, very heavy bow. Rama said, if that's your order, sir, I will take it. Then Parashurama gave a bow that he kept with him. That was the Vaishnava chapa, Vaishnava bow. Rama should have smiled inside, isn't it? It is he who gave that bow to Parashurama, and Parashurama doesn't realize that fact. And it was a child's play for Rama, and Parashurama was stupefied. He was staring at Rama for some time. Then the truth dawned upon him. He said, "Oh, you are the avatar of Mahavishnu, Rama." Then Rama smiled and said, "Yes." Then Parashurama said, "Sorry, but I had to test you. Now you have proved that you are the real avatar of Mahavishnu. So my job is finished. I am blessing you. May all good things happen to you and your bride in your life. My best wishes." And he blessed Dasharatha and said, "Let every good thing happen to you. Your son is the real incarnation of Mahavishnu." And Parashurama bowed again to all and said, "I am going back to Mahendragiri hills for a long tapas, meditation." Parashurama went away. So everyone was afraid of Parashurama, but that just went away, just like a mist it passed, and the journey started again. Well, what's the meaning of this? Why did Valmiki bring Parashuraman there? You know, Parashurama is a Chiranjeevi. He will be there up to the end of the world, even if the world ends after 14 billion years or something. That's what the science says. Well, he will be there. Ashwatthama, another character of Mahabharata, he is a Chiranjeevi. Hanuman is a Chiranjeevi. So all these people will be there. What is the significance of Parashurama in the path of a truth seeker, a sadhaka? The story of Parashurama is very interesting. He was a great warrior, a very nice person, and he was a Brahmin. His father, Jabadagni, lived in the forest. He was a great guru. Parashurama was a great warrior also. Usually Brahmins, they don't go for martial arts, but Parashurama was a great warrior. One day, Kartivirarjunan king's sons. Kartivirarjunan is a famous character, and it is said that he has 1,000 hands. That means strength of 1,000 hands. He even defeated Ravana and put him in prison for some time. Such a great king. He had some sons, but they were very haughty boys. They came to Jabadagini's Parnashala when they were in a hunting trip, and Jabadagini gave a wonderful feast for them, and they wondered how this old man could give such a wonderful feast. And then they asked the secret, and Jabadagini smiled and said, "I have got a cow. It's called Kamadhenu. It gives everything you wish." That's such a wonderful cow, and I got it from the heaven. It was presented to me. Then they wanted to see the cow, and they understood that what Jabadagini was saying is truth, and they wanted this cow. Greed was bubbling out of them, and they tried to capture the cow. Maharshi tried to stop them. There was a fight, and finally they killed Jabadagini and ran away. When Parashuramam came back to the ashram, he found his father dead, and all were wailing, shouting for help. Parashuramam understood what happened. Mother Renuka was also crying. That went deep into Parashurama's mind. He wanted to take revenge, and he took revenge. He even killed Kartivirarjuna, all the sons. But there, it should have stopped there, but it didn't.